So every year in November, gardeners start to develop a certain type of envy. What is this envy about, you ask? How to get a Christmas cactus to bloom. Gardeners in cold climates in the Northern Hemisphere, we are done our gardens. There's no more blooms. There's nothing interesting outside. So we have to turn our attentions inside. And one of the first indoor plants to bloom, when nothing's blooming anymore, are Christmas cactuses. Hi, I'm Kristen with Shifting Roots, and I am a gardener who likes to teach beginner gardeners how to grow flowers and vegetables with ease, both indoors and out. If you live in a cold climate with a short growing season, I'm here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, in a zone 3 climate with about 90 to 100 days of a growing season, you'll definitely want to hit that follow and subscribe button. Okay, let's get on to the good stuff. So before I start, I should maybe clear up a little misconception. We typically call plants that look like this a Christmas cactus, but this variety that I'm holding is actually a Thanksgiving cactus. You can tell because of the pointy bits that are on the cactus leaf part. There are 2 other types of cactuses, Christmas cactus and Easter cactus, and both of those have slightly different leaf shapes. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about some of the reasons why your Christmas cactus won't bloom. Oh, and just so you know, even though this is technically a Thanksgiving cactus, like I said before, I am just going to use the term Christmas cactus because let's face it, that's what like 90% of the population uses. So when I say Christmas cactus, just think Thanksgiving cactus. Okay. All right, cool. Reason number 1 why your Christmas cactus won't bloom is it just simply might be too warm in your house. Or maybe, like most house plants, you think it requires a south-facing window, which is also probably your warm window. So move it on out of that south-facing window, put it in a north-facing window, and see if you can also find a location that's near a door that'll often be opening and shutting so you can get some of that cold breeze and drafts. I've also noticed that some of my friends who have their Christmas cactus up on places like on top of their fridge where it could be warm, or in a bathroom where there's no sort of draft or nearby window or door, they just tend not to bloom. So if you're having that problem, move your Christmas cactus and see if a change of location into a colder spot can help you. Reason number 2 your Christmas cactus won't bloom, you probably overwatered it. Now, I don't suffer from this problem. I tend to be a little bit neglectful of my houseplants and tend to forget. If you overlove it and just need to give it more and more water during the summer, it doesn't like that. So take it from my page, be a little bit neglectful, and especially over the summer, if you forget to water once or twice a week, it's okay. Now, when it's blooming like this, you definitely want to water once a week. Reason number 3, it probably didn't need to be repotted. Now, it's really tempting when you see your Christmas cactus like this to think, oh, I need to pot it into something much bigger. It's almost full. Well, the Christmas cactus likes to be root bound, so personally I would probably leave it in this pot situation for about another year, and then when I do change my pot, I'm not going to immediately put it in a much larger pot. I'm going to just increase it maybe by like an inch and a half of diameter. So slow and steady, keep that thing root bound. Also, right now is not the time to replant your Christmas cactus. If you want to put it in a different pot, wait until it's completely done blooming. This Thanksgiving cactus, it might actually bloom again around the real Christmas, and again maybe in February, and even one last time as late as April. So to repot him, I'm gonna wait probably until May or June. Reason number 4, it's getting too much light. So sort of as I said before with the warm location, if you have it in a south-facing window or someplace like that that gets tons of light, it's probably not happy. So move it just to a darker location of your house. My Christmas cactus lives here in this north-facing window. Well, actually, it used to live here in this north-facing window until my toddler started like picking the dirt from it and knocking it over. So now it lives in my west-facing kitchen window, which doesn't get a ton of light because our neighbor's house is blocking it. So reason number 5, we actually already alluded to. Your Christmas cactus might actually be a Thanksgiving cactus or an Easter cactus. So just check what those little leaves look like, and If it's November and it doesn't have the spiky leaves, just wait and be patient. It might yet bloom. And finally, I wanted to talk about a little extra thing that happens to lots of growers, and actually it happened to me last year with my toddler situation. Sometimes what will happen with your Christmas cactus is you'll get these little buds, they start to grow, you get really excited because hooray, I'm gonna get flowering Christmas cactuses. And then they dry up and they fall off. And it's super disappointing. So what happened here? Well, you probably moved your Christmas cactus. So a good rule of thumb is if you need to move your Christmas cactus, do it after April. I think by then it should be safe, you can change locations and everything should be great. Now, let's say it's January, you still haven't gotten any blooms, you didn't get anything in November, December, January, sure, move it someplace else. You still probably won't get blooms that year, but then next year, if your Christmas cactus likes the location you choose, you'll be rewarded with these gorgeous blooms. And finally, extra bonus thing number 2 is if you have a bit of a Christmas cactus that falls off, like this also happened with the toddler situation where a bit of it tore off, and so I had this little piece of Christmas cactus. Don't worry about it. All you have to do is just put it in some water and you can propagate that piece of Christmas cactus. It'll grow roots after about anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, and then you can put it in a nice new little pot. So you can either start a brand new Christmas cactus plant for yourself or give it as a Christmas gift this Christmas. I hope you've enjoyed these tips on Christmas cactuses. If you like this and are looking for more tips on gardening in northern climates, especially where it's cold and with a short growing season, give me a follow, Kristen at Shifting Roots, and I'm also on Instagram, same thing, at Shifting Roots. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.